Hello students, I am Anamika and in this video we are going to discuss quadratic equation and solution of a quadratic equation by factorization. So first of all, what is a quadratic equation? Quadratic equations are equations where the polynomials are of degree 2. That is, for example, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here the degree is 2, so this is a quadratic equation and this is the general form of a quadratic equation. Again, what is the root of a quadratic equation? If we put any value in place of x, for example, the value is r. And if we put x equal to r and we will get this portion is equal to 0, then we will call r as the root of the quadratic equation. Again, the quadratic equation has a root, that is r, and if we just remove this, that is equal to 0, and if we will put any value of x and we will get this portion is equal to 0, that is it will be 0, then we will call it as the root of the quadratic polynomial, because this is the quadratic polynomial, and if we equate a quadratic polynomial with 0, then we will call it as quadratic equation. And the root of a quadratic equation and 0 of a quadratic polynomials are equals. So for example, 2x square plus 0 plus 2x is equal to 0, and if we put x is equal to, this is minus 4, x minus 4, and for example, if we take 2x square minus 2x minus 4 is equal to 0, and if we put x equal to minus 1, it will be 2 into minus 1 whole square minus 2 into minus 1 minus 4. So it will be 2 into 1 plus 2 minus 4 is equal to 0. That is 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. Thus, we can say that x equal to minus 1 is the root of this quadratic equation, that is 2x square minus 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. So, x equal to minus 2 is the root of this quadratic equation. Next, factorization. So, we will find root of this quadratic equation by factorization. So, first of all, write this equation, that is 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. So, here is a simple trick, that is, you just multiply the coefficient of x square and the constant. So here the coefficient of x square, that is, the coefficient is 2, and here what is the constant? Here the constant is 3, that is 3. You just multiply it, that is 2 into 3 is equal to 6, and you just write what are the factors of 6, that is, we can see this, that 1 is the factor of 6, then 2, then 3, then 6. So, these are the factors of 6. So, here we have to write it as minus 5x. So, ইয়াতে তোমালোকে দেখা পাইছা যে ইয়াতে প্লাস আছে, সো তোমালোকে এনেকে লিখিবা ফ্যাক্টরসবোৰ যাতে এইটো প্লাস কৰি আমি 5x পাম, নহলে 6 plus 1 বা 3 plus 6 বা 2 plus 1 কৰিলে আমি 5 পাম আৰু ইয়াতে যোনটো সাইন থাকিব সেইটো সাইন হিচাপতে লিখিব লাগিব যদি ইয়াতে মাইনাস থাকে তেনেহলে এটো মাইনাসও লিখিব লাগিব ফৰ এক্সাম্পল 6 minus 1 is 5 কিন্তু ইয়াতে প্লাস আছে তো আমি প্লাস হিচাপতে লিখিম that is 3 plus 2 that is 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 so you just write it as 2x square minus 3 plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0 that is 2x square minus 3x minus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0 so it will be you just take common x from this portion that is 2x minus 3 again you just take common minus 1 that is minus 1 into 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 so it will be 2x minus 3 into x minus 1 so here you just equate it with 0 that is here it will be x will be that is 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 and x minus 1 is equal to 0 that is x will be 3 by 2 and here x will be 1 so 3 by 2 and 1 is the roots of the equation that is 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0 so x equal to 3 by 2 and x equal to 1 is the root of this equation again come to the next example that is find the roots of the quadratic equation 3x square minus 2 root 6x plus 2 so first of all you just write the equation that is 3x square minus 2 root 6x plus 2 is equal to 0 so here can you tell me what is the coefficient of x square that is the coefficient is 3 and again the constant is 2 you just multiply it that is 3 into 2 is 6 so you can we have already discussed that the factors as 1 2 3 and 6 so here the symbol is plus that is sign is plus so you just write it as the summation of two numbers so yeah, here it is 2 root 6 so that is root 6 into root 6 so you can see that if we multiply root 6 into root 6 is equal to root 6 so we can write it as root 6 plus root 6 that is equal to 2 root 6 that is 2 root 6 so we will just write it 3x square minus root 6 plus root 6 x plus 2 is equal to 0 that is 3x square minus root 6x plus root 6x plus 2 is equal to 0. You just take common root 3x, then it will be root 3x and it will be root 2. Again, you just take common root 2 from here, then it will be root 3x and it will be minus root 2, that is equal to 0. Then it will be root 3x minus root 2 into root 3x minus root 2 is equal to 0. Then here we can say that root 3x minus root 2 is equal to 0 and root 3x minus root 2 is equal to 0. Then here x will be root 2 by root 3, that is root 2 by 3. Again x is equal to root 2 by 3. So here x is equal to root 2 by 3 and here also x is equal to root 2 by 3. So, root 2 by 3 is the root of the equation 3x square minus 2 root 6x plus 2 is equal to 0. So, we have solved it. So, that's all for today. Thank you, students.